Hey everybody, welcome back to our Watch Standard podcast. This is David, and here I have
Vanessa.
And yesterday we just had our grand opening. Thank you so much to everyone who came out to support. We had so many awesome people coming by. Special thanks to James and Roland for helping us get this whole event set up. You know, we had so many celebrities and influencers coming through. We had people like Jazz Prince. We had people like DP.
King Comb.
Yeah, King Comb. I actually took a shot with him.
Leanne V.
Yes, Leanne V. as
Don
well
Benjamin.
as her husband. Yep, Don Benjamin. They actually won something special. We had a raffle. We actually gave away a watch, and they won.
Mm-hmm.
So,
spoiler alert.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I totally spoiled it. I'm so sorry, guys. I definitely spoiled.
But you don't
that.
know what they. Well, you don't know what they won.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But yeah, you know, the event started off strong. We had a DJ, a bartender. We had DJ
Looney.
Twist.
Or a Twist?
I think. Well, we had two DJs. Looney and Twist. So we'll definitely, you know, put their link somewhere. So check them out. You know, I had a great time. I'm sure you had a great time as well.
Yeah, definitely. It was nice to like rub shoulders with the individuals. Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of vibing, a lot of it's good jewelry. It was honestly really, really nice to be able to like see everyone try on this stuff. Yeah. And like people getting like not that many, you know, it's pretty rare that you'll like actually get your hands on a certain watch, and seeing people's like eyes light up when like they like try on this watch that they've always wanted, or like, you know, like the super special watch. So yeah. You know, like back in the like jewelry corner that we had, I was standing next to King Comb and he tried on like this chain and he was like smiling ear to ear, and like I was like, oh man, like that's how we know we have good stuff, you know. I was just very happy and so proud of our, you know, those Cuban links were honestly very impressive. Like I feel like everyone at least tried it on or like marveled at it. It was super pretty.
Definitely. So that night I personally wore my Sky Dweller. It's a 326933. It's a two-tone Sky Dweller with a black dial and an Oyster bracelet. I love it. I only wear it for special occasions. So I thought I'd kind of bring it out today just so you guys can see everything, right? It's right over here. It's definitely one of my favorites. I love having it. And for me, I'm so scared I'll scratch it up. I like to keep it in my closet or, you know, just keep it safe.
Not in your car, glove compartment or whatever.
Oh, yeah. No. We don't talk about that here.
We don't talk about Bruno. So that's honestly when I first saw you with it, I was like, oh shoot, it's not the Submariner today.
Yeah, it's
nice.
The Sky Dollar, I keep it for special occasions.
I like the two-tone, honestly. The two-tone with the black dial is nice.
It's pretty. It's pretty.
Fluted bezel. Woo.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
We saw, I like kind of walked around and I was like, oh yeah, we got to like show off these watches. Like, so, I probably asked you guys what you guys were wearing. So yeah, I was like pretty much on a prowl, seeing what people had on. We had a few watch enthusiasts come in, as you saw, and we saw things from like AP all the way to like a Hublot, all the way to your classic Datejust. So yeah, so I have a few clips of like me asking people and like seeing what we had. We had an AP offshore titanium with the rubber strap. So that was the everyday watch for this individual. Like this was like the lightweight watch that you just take everywhere, wear constantly. So like that was like that
was his go-to.
Yeah, that was like apparently the everyday watch, which was like a nice little flex in your AP offshore. There was there was a bust down AP. That was super nice. I mean, I know like bust downs are like it's either nice or it's not.
It's a topic for sure.
It's the glitz and the glam, and it gets my eye. So we also had your Sky Dweller, of course.
Yes, I was wearing my Sky Dweller last night. Yeah, like I mentioned, I like to hold on to it for special occasions, for like those very special parties. In this case, you know, it was a special event. It was our grand opening, so I decided to bring it out.
For sure. It's the way to, it's literally the place where you like gotta break it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we had a Rolls Gold Daytona 116505.
Oh, okay.
We also had a we also had a 14060 sub from like 2002, 2003, which was pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind
nice
of
little vintage-ish.
I think it's still too
Cusp.
new to be vintage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a no date sub. I'd probably say, you know, vintage would start
70s?
in the 70s to 80s or older.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We also had a Hublot Spirit of Big Bay. What a tongue twister. And that was the first time I saw it. And I actually had to like look it up like right as I saw it because I was like, did I hear that right? But it's
Okay. I personally, I don't really know that watch or know what it even looks like, but
so
I'm sure it looks amazing.
This one, if I'm not mistaken, was Rolls Gold, and it had a blue leather strap, if I'm not mistaken. But we also had a smooth bezel. We also had a smooth. Sorry, Bethel. We also had a smooth bezel. We also had a smooth bezel Wimbledon. You know, just like classics. We had a few Datejusts wandering around. We saw Don Benjamin with a Datejust. We also saw ladies Datejust, like a 36 millimeter. It was honestly really, really nice to be able to like see like your watch enthusiasts in like a place that they want to be in. And, like it was super nice. Yeah.
Overall, you know, it was such an awesome event. I had so much fun. I had a lot of tequila. I think at one point I called my Sky Dweller a Submariner, and I was like, "Oh my god, we can't publish that anywhere, please." I realized that like
I can't promise I'm not going to do that, or I am. But yeah. So let's talk about a few people that were here.
Yeah, I mean, some of our main headliners I'd say would be Jazz Prince. He came by. He picked up a very special watch. He picked up a day date. It is the Olive Dial. So the Olive Dial day date, I think it was a 2022 piece. So typically the day date is actually known as the President's Watch. It's interchangeable, but essentially it's kind of like the most exclusive, the most prestigious category that Rolex has. But no, this guy is just so influential. He definitely comes with a lot of, I'd say, like that social influence. He's definitely a public figure for sure. And having a day date to go along with him is perfect. Yeah, for sure. He's a huge head in the rap game. That watch is like chef's kiss for sure. Oh yeah. Yeah, totally. So we also had Leanne V, and we also had Dom Benjamin. It was nice. It was really nice to see them. They came later in the day, and then, you know, they ended up winning the watch. Yeah, so we had a raffle. You know, one of them was actually a watch, which we'll reveal in just a few moments. But other prizes included like a free massage and membership to Toca Moderna. Toca Madera. Toca, damn it, COVID. Toca Madera, not Moderna. I'm so sorry. COVID has changed all of us, right? So it was so funny because like he caught a clip of him like looking at his tickets, and like he was recording it, and as James was reading out the numbers, like you as like the person who you're reviewing the story, you like see him saying like the numbers, and he just like starts jumping in the air because it's like he won this watch. All right, here we go. 5347116. It was just super exciting to see like in his perspective, but he like posted a whole story about it. He's like, he went to a raffle and he got this watch, and he like, I think at that moment, he also straight up got the gift. He turned around and he's like, this is for my wife.
Yeah.
So I was like,
it's so funny because Leanne was like, that's actually my ticket. But yeah, so let's reveal which watch it was.
Yes. So the winning raffle was actually a Cartier Santos large. It was a stainless steel watch. It looks amazing. It was so beautiful. And the fact that he won, I think I don't know, sometimes when you win, you just keep winning, right? I don't know, God's on his side, I swear. But speaking of, the Santos, he immediately gave it to his wife, which is pretty interesting because the Santos large can be worn on women. It's typically seen as like a men's watch, but the Santos does come in several different sizes. There's a small, medium, and large. Me personally, I'd probably go with the large as well. But the medium and the small, they both look amazing. It's the same thing except in a smaller case size, and so a little bit more dainty, which is why a lot of girls opt for the smaller sizes. But the Santos large, regardless, is still such a awesome watch. It has so much hype around it. It's one of those pieces I want in my personal collection.
Oh yeah.
I'd say that watch is one of the few Cartier watches I would love to have and just kind of keep with me forever.
Yeah.
Just because, Cartier is Cartier. It's tough to beat that brand. They have a long history, especially in watchmaking and fashion and all of that stuff.
For sure, yeah.
High-end jewelry. So
for sure.
She wants to go Cartier shopping now.
I mean, you already know. Yeah, we also had King Combe. That's P. Diddy's son. Super, super nice guy. He came with his buds. They tried on some watches. It was really nice to be able to hang out with them in the VIP section.
Yeah. In the event, you guys will see a VIP section where essentially where all the major transactions were happening. We were able to kind of have like these one-on-one interactions, especially with the owner and whichever influencer was in there or celebrity was in there. And it's crazy because you kind of have this image of celebrities being like, oh, I'm too good for this or I'm too good for that. But everyone was actually very down to earth. Honestly,
it was overall a really, really good vibe. It was like super easy to be around everyone. Like you said, like definitely felt like there was no judgment around. Like it just felt, comfortable and nice. And I feel like the majority of us felt that way. If not all of us felt that way. We were all kind of like doing our own thing, looking at watches, jewelry, having a drink, talking. It was overall like a really good vibe.
Yeah, overall, I mean, it was such a good event. We had such a nice turnout. Everyone who was there was really actually pretty good people. I'd say so myself.
For sure.
Speaking of which, the jewelry corner actually brought in so much attention.
So much.
We had these 2 large displays plus 2 Pelican cases filled with watches and jewelry. And just kind of going off the top of my head, I know we had the 116500, the Panda. We had 2 Tiffany's, actually, 2 Tiffany OPs. One was 41 and the other one was a smaller size, 30. Okay, yeah, thank you. 36.
Yeah.
And honestly, every single one of those watches there were so beautiful, especially in the display case. It really sparkles, it lights up, and it really just shines through. And you could say, like, dude, Rolex and AP, it's different. Like they know what they're doing. They've been in the game for how many years? So I think it's just another like mark to their success.
For sure. And seeing them like lined up was like super pretty. Like being able to like look at the different styles, the different sizes under the display case. It was like definitely really nice. And then the Pelican cases.
Yes.
And then next to that, like the Cuban links, like the super pretty jewelry, the sparkly jewelry. We also had a few like dainty pieces, like tennis bracelets, which a few influencers bought. It was really, really nice to like, to look at the shiny stuff and like be amongst all that.
Oh yeah, no, totally. I think we also need to mention that we had a pretty awesome collection of Richard Milles in those Pelican cases. I think we had about 15, maybe 20 Richard Milles there. but hands down, that was probably one of the coolest sets or collections I've seen personally.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at this point, people know I like Richard Milles. I like the aesthetics of it all. But yeah, that Pelican box was like super like nice to look at. Like, I was like, ooh, look at this green one, and like, look at this white one.
It was really cool because like you'll see the owner, he'll come by and he'll just kind of pack up these Pelican cases, and he has like these 2 giant briefcases, and he's walking to the VIP room.
Yeah.
And then, you sit down in like that consultation table and you just open it up and it's like, wow. Like, that's where I felt like it was like glowing,
Yeah, we have a few behind the scenes of Jazz Prince with like the Pelican box. He tried on a few RMs. King Comb also tried on a few RMs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, super. That Pelican box definitely got a lot of action.
Oh yeah. It was. I think those Pelican cases were branded as well. Like it has the watch standard right on the case.
Yeah.
So I love how it kind of came out in some of the photos and videos.
So yeah, obviously there's a bunch of watch enthusiasts here, from high celebrity to like influencers and content creators. I did see a few watches out there. Did you see any on the floor?
So yeah, I mean, as I was kind of going through the room, just making my rounds, I did see some very awesome watches, especially on the wrists of these influencers and celebrities. One guy I want to mention, his name's Jazz Prince, and he came in with a 5980 Patek. It was bust down. That thing was so pretty. It was a beautiful watch. I personally hear that he is a huge collector. So Jazz, if you're watching this, I want to see your collection. Please come back. Like, we got to talk watches, bro.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
He came in, he was working with Tom, and they found a perfect watch for him. They found an olive green day date, aka Prezi or presidential, call it what you want. But that watch is so fitting for him. The day date, honestly, it is a very exclusive. It is the most premium watch line that Rolex really produces. And someone of his stature, fits the bill perfectly. Yeah. Perfectly. It's one of those watches you always want to have. It's never really going to lose its value. If anything, it'll only go up in value. And that watch was a anniversary model. So like he knows watches. Yeah. He's not just like some random guy, coming in. Like this guy really knows watches. He's a legit collector and he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's looking at. Yeah. So someone like him coming in here, looking at these timepieces, looking at some of the jewelry that we had here. It was such a great experience. It was so awesome to meet him.
Yeah, it was a huge honor.
Yeah, chat with him a little, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah, we saw a few like influencers and content creators kind of dabble in our jewelry area. We had a few Cuban links. We had a few Cuban bracelets and Tiffany bracelets. King Comb actually got a Cuban link necklace.
Oh, I did see him sporting that around. Yeah. I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I have the details here. 275 gram. It was 14 karat gold, VS diamonds. It was a pristine Cuban link. Wow. Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone like, I think Jade Ramey got a Tiffany bracelet, which is always super nice. It's like such a dainty bracelet that you could just kind of wear around, and like, so that's like if you like
an everyday piece.
Okay, that's such a hard question because like you're wearing diamonds every day. Like I wouldn't wear it every day. Like your Sky Dweller, like that's how I treat my little tennis bracelet. But I'm sure like it's dainty and it's like super pretty to wear every day. Like in the summertime, in the sun, I'm sure it looks super pretty.
It'll just like glisten.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it could be an everyday, I guess. I don't know. It depends how you treat diamonds.
Okay.
But
I mean, I don't have anything diamond on me, so I wouldn't know. But like, I could definitely just see, her with that bracelet, just kind of enjoying life, or if she's just going out for the night, going to, wherever she's going.
Yeah, it's for sure dainty enough to where you can wear it every day. But yeah, so we had some pendants. some like embellished in diamonds, super pretty. Yeah, it was honestly really, really pretty to just like marvel at like our display case full of just these beautiful diamonds, these white colorless diamonds, VVS. Yeah, super pristine looking, and right next to like the RM case. Yeah, the Pelican case next to like all the Rolex and Pateks. Super pretty.
Yeah. I did get a chance to look at some of the necklaces there. I am not much of a necklace person. I'm much more a watch person, but seeing the not watches, seeing the necklaces there, I was like, okay, like seeing such high quality pieces, I definitely have an interest in them now. You know, I mean, I'm probably not going to pick up like this massive chain with diamonds everywhere, but
I'm gonna be walking with one with like my Bubba Watson, like, what's up?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I don't know what it is in me, but I like the expensive luxe look without, you know. But yeah, I could totally see myself wearing that like thick Cuban link that everyone was trying on with like with like my pink Bubba Watson watch. Yeah,
that'd be the dream.
Yeah, if anyone out there has $2 million, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
she's really trying, guys. She's really trying. So make a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe for diamonds. Oh my god, jeez. Yeah, it was such a great event overall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy that our inventory that night, you know, I really feel like we were able to display some of the most popular pieces in the game right now. Jazz picked up the day date, the green day date. Amazing, great pick. We had several different Oyster Perpetuals. You know, we had Coral Red, we had the green dial, we also had the Tiffany, we had several Pepsis, Pandas, both Panda from the AP side and the Rolex side. So it was like basically two different breeds at this point, right? We also had several Wimbledons.
Oh, true. We had a two-tone Wimbledon, like smooth bezel.
We had several, actually. There were, I think, about 3 or 4 Wimbledons. The Wimbledon, I actually didn't like it at first, but the more I look at it, I'm like, okay, I see the appeal. It definitely looks prettier in person rather than just in a photo.
Fun fact, that was the first Rolex that I wore here.
Oh, no kidding.
So that's why I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Now there's like a sentimental value.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I like the Wimbledon. Also, just the fact that it's like the first. I mean, it's not the first, but it's like the watch of like tennis. Like it's Wimbledon. It's like tipping your hat to like the Wimbledon overall. I think it's like a super pretty watch with like that green accent color. It's really nice.
Yeah. No, I love that one. If anything, I'd love to get one in a two-tone fashion with rose gold and a fluted bezel.
Oh, yeah.
That right there would probably be my one and only Datejust. Me personally, I love that watch. However, the new Datejust with the green dial released at Watches and Wonders. Oh my God, like someone help me out. That Datejust is so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna start GoFundMe for me now. You know, that watch is so beautiful. The dial, something about it just really catches my eye. Yeah, and the whole thing.
You know, it's so funny because didn't you just say the other time that you didn't like green watches?
That's the John Mayer,
Mr. Sir.
That's the John Mayer. Like the John Mayer. You know, I'd rather donate it, you know, than keep it at this point.
All right.
But the Datejust, I swear, I know the value of that is literally not even 10% of, you know, that Daytona. But damn, like that Datejust is like,
it's the one.
Someone help me out, you know.
We also had Don Benjamin and his wife Leanne V in the VIP room. He actually, if I'm not mistaken, came in with a Datejust, right?
Yeah, he came in with the Datejust. I didn't get like a good look. Which one? Yeah. But I did kind of briefly see that he was wearing a Datejust. Great pick. It's a classic Rolex lineup, you know. Like I just mentioned, you know, Datejust is a watch that I like to have even in my own personal collection.
Yeah. So he went to the VIP room and he tried on a few watches. He tried on the RMs. He tried on, there is one watch that I like use all about, but anyway. So yeah, he had the experience in the VIP room, which was really cool to see, like which watch attracted his eye. But yeah, so he won the Cartier Santos. Super, honestly, I really like that watch. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, that one is a mechanical watch. Unfortunately, a lot of Cartier watches are quartz. I mean, not to say unfortunately, but you know, if I'm getting a watch, you know, at a higher price tag, I want there to be a lot of handiwork put into it. You know, I know Cartier comes with so much history. They have a huge brand. They're known globally. But if I were to get a watch by Cartier, it can't be quartz for me. It has to be a mechanical piece, just because I know, you know, I'm getting a real piece of that watchmaking history. For sure,
yeah. Yeah, I never honestly really considered that. It's such a nice little tip. We actually had a few things. We had a few goodie bags that we gave our guests that had shirts and like a lot of our merch. We had awesome DJs. We had a little bar. Yeah, such a great event overall. And yeah, we're going to put out the video soon. So be sure to stay tuned for that. It's going to be really good. But yeah.
So there you guys have it. That was some of the recap that we had for our grand opening. I really hope you guys were able to join us on our TikTok, Instagram, and our YouTube. We were broadcasting things live. However, if you guys want to continue with our journey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on our social media, and you'll get plenty of more great content coming your way.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what I said.
See you on the next one.